the box. A bag of rocks in a box. Because let's face it, it may be Orion, the smarter of the two sisters, but her head is still a bag of rocks.
A very cute bag.
Yes.
A very pretty bag.
Oh yeah, I forgot to cue up the music. Ugh. Nose itches. Let me refresh this first off, then also YouTube. Yes, your brain needs rest. Very much aware, but I don't feel like it right now. Playlists, stream music. Oh, that's loud. Okay. Let me warm up my hand at least. Really, dude? For real? Yeah, just for that, I think I'm gonna pull this up. Hang on. Just. Well, what the hell? Oh, is it because I disabled streamer mode? Shit. How do I enable that by hand? Oh, it is enabled. Good. Ugh. Yeah, it's Don laughing at a joke he told in the Discord call, or Discord server. Good to see you on so soon. I didn't think you'd be here this fast. I'm stuck because I wanted to rhyme. Yeah, no, it's not gonna rhyme. Sorry, not relevant. Oof. I has drinken. Ugh. It's like some kind of flavored vodka seltzer. Yeah. Sadly, did not rhyme. I'm gonna fix this. Had to Uber home from downtown. Oh, God. Sorry I took out your overtime, dude. What are you drinking? It's called Ciroc. Come on. Let me pop out the chat real quick. No, there we go. Pop out the chat. Up into this window because I have to do it by hand every time. You know it well. Oh. What, the struggles of having to Uber home from work? Because I used to know those struggles. Put this in theater mode. Alright, so there's the music. Now let me also, as well, bring up the tutorial I plan on following. Oh wait, I'll just have... Right. I know you can't see the screen right now, and that's perfectly fine. A flying no, a flying robot. How do you defeat a flying robot in BattleBots? Answer usually is you don't. But, wait a minute. Sorry, I'm just looking at a your pocket. Please tell me. Hang on. Oh, okay. So it has a little window where you can change what hardness it says it is, but not what hardness it actually is. I don't think I would buy more than one of those pencils. Alright, so to begin, I am going, I don't know, playlists. Oof, excuse me. Drawing, research, and dynamic poses. Probably not tonight. Character modeling. No, this is animation research. That's more like animation research. Well, not animation specifically. 3D modeling research. That's right. It does not belong in drawing research. I'm actually gonna go ahead and bring up my. Oh. Yeah. And then expand the study window because I can. Alright. Drawing practice makes it worse. Drawing hands. Character design. Here we are. Tips and tricks. How to draw simple faces. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that, yeah. Hidden secret of color temperature. Character design for dummies. I want to bring that to the top. And then next, no. Then what else do I need to get? How to draw a car, digital art, the only 2 mistakes you're making. How to draw anything you want, yada yada. Design outfits. This is quite a long series of tutorials that I'm queuing up. And again, this is something that I normally should do before starting the stream, but I'm garbage at preparatory steps. We'll get there. Anatomy for artists. The skeleton. Learning to draw this skeleton is very important. And simple faces, that's what I want. Alright, so we've got a good 45 minutes of tutorial material that I'll be following along with as I try and draw. So I have a few... I have an idea. I've had a drawing idea in my head that I really want to get on the page, but I'd rather do it sooner rather than later because I'm tired of doing just exercises on stream. I think it's time to take the leap and draw an actual drawing. What I'm going to go for, something that I always did, that I've always done, ever since I've had my first car, was that all my cars... Uh-oh. Ah. Ow. Okay, so it seems my spinning ball doesn't work. At least not really. The spring seems to be broken because it just doesn't wind up like it's supposed to. Yeah, I know, right? So, but if I take it like that, if I can get the core spinning fast enough. Yeah, there it is. There it is. And there it goes. Picking up coal and we're picking up speed. Shovel as much as the engine needs. Ain't no slave, but we slave away. All the way to Frisco Bay. Oh. Oh yeah. That sounded weird. Let me pester somebody in particular. That's not who. That is also not who. Who was it? There you are. That'll warm up my hands. And I want to warm them both up because I'm just tired of... Outside circles are easier, but this is more important. While I'm doing that, though, I am going to queue up this. No shortcuts, huh? What do we got?
In much less time and with much less effort, using drawing aids like grids or tracing, projectors, including other shortcuts and tricks you can find in digital art. All shortcuts come with a price, and relying too much on these shortcuts, which I see a lot of students and beginners do, and not challenging ourselves enough to trust the process of working out proportions by eye, can cause us to miss out on learning critical skills that are so important to drawing. And I'll share some reasons why. A quick thank you to those of you who have supported my books, Pen and Ink Drawing: A Simple Guide, and the complimentary Pen and Ink Drawing Workbook. Thanks so much. And a reminder, my pen and ink shading course is now available. Link in the description. Thank you. When you draw and practice working out proportions using eye measurements without relying on grids, tracing, and so on, you're training your mind and eyes to be able to identify and internalize important relationships about your subject. And ultimately, this just helps to sharpen your observation skills. This is a critical part of learning how to see as an artist. You know, so when you look at subjects, you see and think in relation to, what's the position, size, direction, shape, and so on of this in relation to that. Relationships will just pop out to you. So in the case of, say, portrait drawing, right? You develop an almost features and so on. You just develop this kind of practice in the process. You develop with eye measurements is that you'll find that you eventually will memorize general proportions in the process. You develop a feel for the overall proportions of the subject, which enables you to develop a kind of a mental visual model. And this model becomes a reference for you to train yourself like an AI, and even recognize and utilize deviations in your art. So it's easy to pick up if something is off or not, or what gives the subject its unique appearance. When you rely too much on tracing or grids and so on, you find yourself even being a bit dependent on them, or your mind becoming more passive. And then it's like you're connecting dots because everything is already laid out for you. When you work out proportions by eye, it's like you create the dots yourself. And another critical aspect of overusing or becoming dependent on these tools is that it feeds into the mindset that everything must be perfect, which can foster or accentuate a fear of failure in a sense. Professional artists will tell you that going through the process of working out proportions by eye comes with getting
Satisfaction
things
is
a
in the
bit
goal.
off sometimes, and that's okay.
Ugh.
You know, it's just a natural part
I
of
know it's
the
correct, but I'm
bittersweet
sick
lessons
of
of
hearing
learning.
it.
And the process is priceless because you develop a deeper understanding
The
of how
process is
you
what now?
systematically
What did he
construct a
say?
drawing.
Sorry.
Sweet lessons of learning. And the process is priceless because
Oh, process
you
is
develop a
priceless.
deeper understanding of how you systematically construct a drawing. From thinking about the
I
whole
want to
subject,
be good,
blocking in
though.
shapes and the composition, to subtle aspects like positive and negative shapes, you know, contours and interior forms, alignments, and finding rhythms. You know, these are some of the more
This is why I
nuanced
was better at
aspects of
math.
drawing.
Because in math, there's like
The
a
drawing
correct
process
way to
that you develop
use
a heightened sense of
an
awareness
equation
for.
or to rearrange
Now,
things
don't
to
get
make
me
it
wrong.
work.
Using shortcuts for getting proportions right are useful at times. Okay, like they really help immensely to save time and effort, especially, you know, if you have like commissions, deadlines, projects, and so on. Plus,
Oh.
you may have already have the skills anyway. This is for particularly for beginners and students who may tend to rely too much on this and not realize that it's important to go through the process.
And
All
that's
right.
why I want to
The
do it
point
the
is
hard
to
way.
not let shortcuts replace learning the process of working out your proportions by eye
That's why I
because
don't
they're
use the straight
important
line tool.
to acquiring certain understandings and skills that is hard to learn otherwise. Now, I know
Man.
working out proportions can be time consuming and not the most enjoyable aspect of drawing. And it's very tempting to just take the easy route and use a grid or trace or something else. But do your best to make it a regular part of your process.
Alright then. Let's go ahead then. Not draw a box. Let's go to... Where are my... You guys can't see my drop down. Quick poses. Here we are. Log in. Okay. So let's go ahead and try out some pose practice. Is there just one cat at your feet? Both. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought they were both under your feet. I'm just like, wow, they've never packed that tightly together before. Oh, wait, I need my mouse over here. I'm just gonna squeak that out a little bit. And then save presentation. Art streaming, yes. Just in case it gets lost. Alright, so let's do 20 minutes? 20 minutes. We got 20 minutes for that. And I'm tired to death of stabilization turned off. Good. Just going to get loosey-goosey. Well, no, let me spend a good 10 minutes actually getting loosened up, so we'll do... Whoa. That was wrong. Had a bit of a... Whoa. How does that work backwards, though? What? Jeez. Okie dokie. Let's try and get a point, and then... Yeah. Oh no, come on, overshot. And then there. So if I get a point and a point. Ghost. Ghost. 2, 3. And go. Didn't trust the plan. Come on. Come on. I've done this all before. I I guess it is more about building confidence in the lines than it is actually getting it right. Oh, ooh. I should probably tilt the tablet to where it's facing the same way the screen is. There we go. That's better. Click, click. Oh. No. There we are. Alright, so then let's get a plane going. Gently. Patiently. Whoa, nope. Nope. Alright, then what is it we do across? Nope. Straight across like, yeah. Straight line. Close enough. Oh boy. Oh no. Eh. There we go. Got it. And then we bisect. Wow. Bisect the planes with this. And then try and draw an ellipse. Oh boy. 3. Nope. Whoa, that's wrong. Damn. How do I get that to be... Try the other way. That's even harder. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, come on. Ah. 2, 3. Oh. Let me try looking at the center, just at the center, while I try and trace the ellipse. That's so annoying. Alright. I can make this work. I can make this... I know I can, it's just a matter of doing it. Nope. One, two. I got it right and I got excited. I got it right, I got excited, and I got sloppy. Halfway through. Come on. Give an ellipse. I got excited again. Well. Oh. Hey, Michelle, good to see you. So no, there's actually a plan tonight. I'm actually gonna try and draw a character by the end of the stream. I'm gonna suck at it, but it's gonna be... it's gonna be a productive moment of growth, I guess, because I've been too afraid to try and actually draw a character. But, source of the character, I wanted to talk about that a little bit. What I did, like, ever since I owned my first car, I had, I've given every single one of my cars a girl's name. It used to be like, back in high school, my Honda Accord that I had was like my girlfriend, because I tried to take care of her. and then she took me places, and we would go out and have fun. And because I would drive with, because it was stick shift, I drove with both hands and both feet, so it was like I was dancing with the car. So I gave her the name Anastasia, because when I learned using her how to drive stick, she actually scared the ever-living hell out of me. Keep. Damn it. Ugh. Oh, hey Don, when we see the eclipse, where are we gonna be? Are we gonna be here?
Yeah, we could go down south if you want to see it more fully.
So Robin's gonna
Like a 90% here.
Robin's gonna be in West Plains for the eclipse,
Okay.
which is apparently the optimal viewing location for them. It's quite a ways down there.
It is. Unfortunately, it would take about a 150-mile drive there to get to the edge of where the eclipse is visible.
Hmm. Oh, I got something. Getting somewhere. Oh, jeez. Hey, hold up, what eclipse? No, there's gonna be a total eclipse again. Michela, on the 8th of April, I think. Yeah. Oh, my camera battery's dying. Shit.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks from now, there's gonna be a total solar eclipse again. Right over the same place that it happened last time in 2017. We'll let that battery cool down. Whilst this one, the charged one, actually no, the one that just died. No, that's the charger one. That is the dead one that goes on the charger. This is the one that's straight out of the charger. It goes straight into the camera. There we go, that's better. You think I would have known that? Yeah, I figured you would have, honestly. But last time it was a way bigger deal last time, because it was the first time in, what, 50 some odd years that there'd been an eclipse in the US?
Not quite that long, but it was a while.
It was a really long time since there had been an eclipse in the US, like on the continent.
I mean, I think they happen every 2 years.
Do they? I know partial eclipses happen every couple of years.
There are 2 to 5 solar eclipses each year with a total of
Really? Every 18 months?
every 18 months there's a total solar eclipse somewhere.
Wow. You know there's got to be at least one person that absolutely goes on like an eclipse tour every 18 months. Time is meaningless for me right now, so that's probably it. Yeah, possibly. Though people haven't been gabbing on this eclipse as much. I want to get at least one good set of ellipses from this draw box exercise on this plane before I start going into anything else, especially pose practice. Still on those pain meds, Michaela? They're doing okay for you? Or the gummies? Keep missing. I got excited. Come on. I pulled it. I swung it. Yep. Come on. Oh my god, got close. Yeah, they're helping a bit. Just a bit? You taking gummies that strong and they're helping just a bit? You poor thing. Oh my god. Alright, let me see. I finally got that. I got an ellipse done. got an ellipse that was okay. Let's try a circle. Let me try N. So, oh, swung it. Ah, swung it. Closer. Nope. Close. Ah. Damn. It's like trying to learn gymnastics. Oh, hey. Got a circle. It's just not centered where I want. Try a bigger one. Ah, swung. Close. Off center. Nope. Good. Little flat spot on this side. Nope. What am I learning wrong? Ah. Wait, my fingers were moving. Oh. I had literally half my ass missing. There's a lot of nerve endings to grow back. Yeah, that's true. And nerve endings aren't easy to grow. I know that much. Time check, we're approaching 7:45. I'm gonna wait till 7:45. We're gonna get started with pose practice. I do know that 60 seconds isn't nearly long enough to get a pose accurate the way I'd been doing before, so I'm going to try a new method. Let me really quickly pull up library. No. Wait, they have a desktop app? No way. At gmail.com. PayPal. How much? How much do they want for the desktop app? Actually, I should do this one. Yeah, get a code. So glad they had the privacy setting on. Ow! Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Excuse me? Oh. Got it. How much? How much do they want? 1707? So it's probably like something like 50 rubles. Oh, it's paid in euros. Good old fake dollars. Fuck it, I'll pay 20 bucks for the desktop app. Are you kidding? Gifts have been linked to your account. Your account details have sent via email. Great. Let me open up my email. mail.google.com. How to childhood. It did send to this inbox, right? On the bright side, weirdly enough, it looks like I'm going to come out of this even more caked up than I was before. I had the urge to say something to be rude, so I'm not gonna. Oh, come on. Let me guess, it sent to the wrong email address, didn't it? I gotta add a different... Nope, not that one. I dare you. Lord knows you could use it. Come on. Damn phone doesn't want to work. Yes, it's me. I will say, if you got your phone on you, this two-factor authentication is actually faster than getting, like, text codes. Receipt for your payment. Great. What do you mean track your package? Excuse me. This can't be happening. Oh no, ClipStudio is updating their terms of service. Gotta love that. So, yeah, stay logged in, great. Oop. Y'all don't need to know who I subscribe to on Patreon. What did it say? Thank you for your donation. Your gifts have been linked to your account, and your account details have been sent via email. Log in. My downloads. Quick Poses desktop app. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. 500 royalty-free images. Oh, yes. And that's funny. But this means that I can do this outside of the web browser, but I do have to like hook up. Why did this wasn't a good choice? Fuck. It was like a $17 mistake. It's not that big a deal. Let me see. Extract all. Just put it wherever. Extract. Cool. Where did it extract to again? Program files. Nope, it's going to be in program files. Fison. I don't know what that is. RGB DRAM. Oh. Modifiable Windows apps, Logitech, LibreOffice. Wait, Celsius, ClipStudio, no. Okay. Where did it extract to? Refresh. Oh, it went to downloads. Except it didn't. Users, me, downloads, QP desktop app, win. I extracted it there. Screw it, it's going to the desktop. Boom. Sick. Now let me find it. Because there's no telling where on the desktop it ended up going. On the many or pair of desktops that I have. Chat is invisible for the moment. Supersonic Sled. ClipStudio. There it is. Quick Poses setup. Now, ClipStudio Paint. No. Run it anyway. It's fine. I know you can't verify the publisher, but I don't care. Still there, Michelle, or did I actually touch a nerve? Oh, hey! Ooh. No folders found. Show images upside down. Ooh, show timer on screen. That might actually help. 90 seconds. Wait, can I log in? Oh, I can't log in. Start? Yeah, I gotta select a folder. Oh, but that's cool. I can add my own images. Okay, class. Oh, wow. This is a really interesting app. I'm gonna pull this up and show you. Add source, desktop, app, quickposes.exe. I want you guys to see this. So you can actually go in and, you can actually time a session to have a series of images on a different interval. You can actually prescribe your intervals ahead of time. So this one, for instance, is 20 images, 30 seconds apiece, followed by 16 images at 45 seconds apiece, 8 images by 1 minute apiece, 5 2-minute images, 1 5-minute, and then 1 15-minute image for you to practice drawing. I'm gonna do this on Friday. I want to do this on Friday because I have to spend tomorrow building up a library of images. Good news! Stream on Friday starts early because I work from home on Friday, which means I can just shut my laptop and call it a weekend. So what that's going to do is it's going to be, I'll start streaming at around, I don't know, probably as early as 4, 5? Which that'll be Tuesdays and Fridays. Yeah, Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays I'm just going to take as a me day afterwards. Whatever I need to do around the house. Fridays. Had to fix issues with my med equipment. Ugh. Sorry about that. Well, in either case, yeah, no, I found the Quick Poses desktop app, which apparently is incredibly useful. And much smoother to work with than the website. But the website allows me to go from this to another tutorial. Oh, let me go back to YouTube and queue up the list of tutorials that I had. What? Pen spinning is hard? Yeah, no shit, it's hard. It takes practice and strength. Good for you, Faye. Right. No, not switch account. I want to go to this one and view the channel. Playlists. Drawing research. Oh. We'll get to this after I'm done with pose practice. Talking of which, I'm late for it, so let's get started. Timed practice. How's my progress, by the way? I should be progressing in the levels quite well. I want to draw 20 images at 1 minute apiece. 1 minute should be long enough for me to get just general shapes. Alright. And here we go. Okay, so we've got head with chin, nope, chin down here, face, oh boy. There. Jaw goes back into the head, neck, and the shoulders wrap around like so, the neck is craned down, spine curves down, and in relation to that, that's this way. There's so much clothing here, I have to look through. I am indeed looking through your clothing, ma'am, but it's only because I'm trying to see your skeletal structure, not because I'm a pervert, even though yes I am. Okay. That's around her knee, this is a hip. Oops. That was 1 minute? Jesus. Alright, so we got head with the clavicle plane about like here. And a shoulder down, and then a shoulder up. There's a skeleton of other references. Yeah, no. A skeleton! Get the chin here with the face. face with the chin, and his wrist comes into hand. The box of the chest, like this little trash can. His belly's all stretched out. We've got, Jesus fucking Christ. Fella's looking down alongside. Got the shoulders and clavicle right here. Shoulder, shoulder. Actually, the shoulders are low here. Relative to that, we've got the arm out, and then foreshortened the elbow to a hand. Goes into a sword. It goes into the waist. The other hand is down here. Very complicated fingers. The hips are rock sided. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, we got a face looking up. Shoulders are here. Elbow foreshortened backwards down to, no, down at an angle, like so. We've got chin. I gotta concentrate. I'm not trying to just sketch. Or rather, I am trying to just sketch. The hips are here. My word. She looks so offended. Tell how her jaw is shaped. We got a shoulder in front of the chin. Interesting. The clavicle plane is around here. It's very deep for her. Neck. However, the chest bulges out, down into the waist. Head pointing off to the side but straight at the camera. Mouth wide open. Shoulders with the torso about like so. Hips here and here on this sort of arrangement, with a knee up and immediately back down again into the ankle and foot. The other knee is out below the elbow with the foot behind it. Jesus. Alright. Clavicle plane, shoulder to shoulder, chest center line is here, curving downward through belly, with a hip here and the other hip right behind it. Gesundheit. All right. Jeez. Elbow up, wrist here. And other elbow is right here with the other wrist up here around the head. Yo. With the face, chin, neck. Oh. Interesting. Tony Hawk, is that you? Uh-huh. Face with, like, directly side on to the camera, mouth wide open, jaw like so, shoulders sidelong to the camera, elbow slightly lower with the fist up like so. And then his other elbow, shoulder. Torso here. The waist bent downwards into the hips, one of which is here, the other of which is right here. So his hips stretch the back. Oh my god. Alright. Let me try this again. This way. That's about a gesture drawing, yeah. Her face is actually rather round in the chin. The clavicle plane here, right straight on with the camera. And the torso, which will taper inwards, followed by the hips here. Actually, her hips will be outside of the actual wall that I draw. And then the knee inwards, except it's got to be, now that's about the length of the femur. And then the other femur comes not quite straight down, but pretty close. The elbows out like so. Damn. Face like so. Come on, there we go. Chin. We got the shoulders. Wrong. Elbow goes forward, actually. Up to the wrist, just under the chin. And then the other wrist is right below. The two hands come together. The other elbow comes lower, but not such. Ah. Jeez, okay. Got us, Okay, sorry I haven't been talking much. I'm trying to concentrate here. Is that fucking Adam's Ready board? That's hilarious. Yeah. Alright. Got us a Darth Vader type in his helmet. Whoop. Whoop. And we got the shelter. Ah, come on! Damn timer. I even lengthened it too. Should have got the collar that goes down to the shoulders. Ah. Got the toy gun. You see, Ivan, when hold pistol like me, you shall never shoot the inaccurate, for fear of shooting hand. That joke never gets fucking old. Let's see, shan't. Well, alright, now we're moving on. Get that loosened up. Got the nose and the chin and everything going up here. Got the neck. Tilted his head back too far, actually. Oof. Shoulder. Elbow. I'm trying to draw from my shoulder. It's not easy. Actually, I haven't been drawing from the shoulder. I've been drawing mostly from the wrist, which is a problem. Other shoulder is lower, and the elbow comes out further, but the wrist stops before the wall. Assuming this is supposed to be a wall. Got the back. Nope. Back. With the glutes. Nope. We don't. Okay. Trying a new method here. Jesus. Oh, this is horrible. No. No, I'm just gonna wait for the next one. That's distracting. Okay, I can work with this. Head with the brow, so it's more like this. With the arches of the back, like so. Shoulder. Get the chest coming in. Slow down. Got a knee up on the forehead. Oops. Knee. Coming back into a hip. Except somewhere like down here. And the other hip comes like so. The hip is much lower than that. Hip. With the other hip next to it. Better box. Forms the hips. Curved box. Sort of. Oh, for fuck's sake. Got the round one. Got the jaw. Man is got discount Mace Windu here. Except he's not like Samuel. There it is. And then probably up it up. Nope. here. And the clavicle comes down into this ellipse down here. Here. I truly am practicing mostly blind. Sternum is more like here. Got the elbow down into the wrist, which is just in front of us. My God, 60 seconds is not a lot of time. Ah. Got the head turned sideways-ish. Not that eggy. Got the chin here. That's the jaw. Okay. Got the torso sort of in front of it, kinda. Damn. We got the box-ish shape. So the box of the hips is more like face, chin, into the jaw and neck, yeah, shoulder, and then shoulder back behind here. Clavicle plane is here, but it's more level than that. It's more like here. Chest, ribcage is more like here, and keeps sloping, but ribcage obviously stops like here. And the ribs come back, up her back. Shoulder blades back here. God damn it. So either I didn't give myself enough time, or I'm just out of practice. But that was a load of shit. My God. Taking a drink. I'm out of focus. Oh, right, I changed the battery. This was a complicated series of poses, too. My God. Alright, I'm going to add a few to references here. This one should be in there already. This one as well. Here, pretty much all the nude ones should be in anatomy reference. Yeah, these all need... Ow! Anatomy practice. Cool. Now, the feature we don't have is the whole deselect all feature, which I would love to have. This, here, this one definitely, this one, this one, this one. This should go into clothing practice. Not this one, not this one. Get out of that. Not those, not this, but this definitely. This should. And this all need to go into fabric practice, except not that one. There we go. Okay. Well, that's a good start. Now let me actually go ahead and cake up some reference material after I queue up a character design tutorial to follow along with. I really do think I need to go slower, because I'm not... Oh, that's what he meant. Alright, that works. I should probably wash my hair tonight. It's getting a little greasy, as is my face. Trim this up too, for work tomorrow. Okay, what else can I do? Can I go to my libraries and like... Oh, 4.3 out of 20 hours. I have not put enough time into this to be good at it yet. Face, hands, animals, landscapes, urban. We'll get to these. We will get to these. Whew. Library. No, my sets. Here we are. Can I download these? Select my set for drawing practice at some point. At some point I would like to. Select all. Duplicate to another set. No, really? I can't download these. Unless, hang on. I already own the desktop app, yes. Put your email. 60 minutes a day for 20 days. Oh. Yikes. Yeah, no shit. You will be awarded the Quick Poses certificate. Alright. That, and I thought about signing up for Drawbox. I think that'd be neat. Alright, I don't want to think too hard because I'd like to get through at least one of these tutorials for character design before I end the night. So let me mute that.
Think about almost every piece of media that you've come across in your lifetime.
Yeah, you did make this for school,
Movies,
didn't
books,
you?
TV shows, comics. All of these have one very important thing in common: the characters. There's always an extreme emphasis on the characters. After all, characters are the face of any piece of entertainment. They're what draw people in and what people will remember or first think
True.
of when someone mentions a piece of media, which is why, in my eyes, a character's design is equally as important as their story.
Okay.
Well, sometimes creating such an important part of any original story can be quite difficult.
No
I
shit.
personally have struggled with character design much more than I would like to admit, considering that I want to go into a career involving art, which is why
Okay.
I've decided to create this series for all of my fellow beginner artists. I'll be covering how to balance the character design, shape, language, and some miscellaneous tips. I'll also show you how to put these in action by redesigning some very old characters of mine that are definitely in need of an upgrade. Now, obviously you don't have
Okay.
to take my advice. I'm not a professional, but like I said, I wanted to help out other
Yet.
artists like me who maybe want to put their foot down and finally begin working on that comic or that story they've always wanted to create, but
Oh,
don't know where to start.
gee.
So again, take everything with a grain of salt.
Sure.
Get it? In my opinion, the most important part of any character design is knowing how to balance them out. On one end, we have complete practicality and simplicity, and on the other hand, we have extremely over-designed characters, which is usually known as rule of cool, since character designs like this are often made because the designers only focused on aesthetics instead of making a cohesive character. Too much of either can be a problem. Going too simple can lead to an extremely boring and forgettable character design. Think of all these teenage male anime protagonists with black hair, or the old gruff guy in an
Those are different
apocalyptic-esque
characters?
game who owns a gun. These characters are nearly impossible to tell apart and are just plain boring, and they're very
I don't think... Wait a minute. I don't think that one of those is Kirito from Sword Art Online.
overdone. Now, going too complex is also an issue. If too much is going on, it just doesn't look pleasing to the eye. If you also want to use this character for something like a comic or 2D animation, you kind of just screwed yourself over, as you have to redraw this character hundreds, if not thousands of times. What I like to do to avoid either of these problems is
They
by
are
one,
kind of
deciding what to put them in based on their environment, and two, where I want to go in their story.
Okay.
A cutesy magical girl story is going to have a vastly different design than, say, a futuristic dystopia or a medieval fantasy. Do they live in a hot or cold climate? Are they wealthy? All of these, combined with the aesthetic you want to go with, are things you need to consider.
Fair point.
Now, it helps to fully flesh out a character's backstory, hobbies, or personality beforehand, as that will often affect their appearance.
Okay.
For example, if they have a lot of scars or injuries, they probably had a very hard past, or if they constantly look disheveled, they're probably very laid back, maybe a little depressed. But if you can't figure out every detail right away, that's fine. Just get to the basics, and along the way make tweaks to your design until you're happy with the result. Be
Sorry,
sure to
what was
get to the basics, and along the way make tweaks to
Most artists have to go through much more redesigning than this to figure out what works. Well, that's encouraging.
your design until you're happy with the result.
Fair enough.
Be sure to think about how many times you're willing to draw your design over and over again while tweaking it.
Based on a real story? Okay.
Another essential part of character design is shape language. Shape language is using
Finally done.
shapes in a character's design to tell the audience what kind of character they are.
Okay.
Triangles are sharp and can give a character edge, or can signify cunning or danger. You can usually see triangles or sharp edges with the villains. Squares represent stability. Squares are often used to represent strong, reliable, or stubborn characters. Circles can give characters a sense of harmlessness. Circles are soft, harmless, and approachable. Characters a sense of harmlessness. Circles are soft,
Why did I repeat myself? The true mark of an edgelord, triangles. Yeah, triangle man, triangle man.
harmless, and approachable. Now, there are times where you can break this rule. Using rounder, softer edges for a villain can be used to mislead the audience on how dangerous they really are.
Yeah, about this motherfucker. Yeah, about that.
And triangles and sharp edges aren't always used for villains. Triangles can mean that a character is sharp intellectually. Not to mention, heroes can also be dangerous.
Oh, Pearl.
Shape language is
They don't have a lot
intellectual.
of, sorry? They don't necessarily have a lot of triangles in their designs, but they consist of a lot of sharp edges. Okay.
Not to mention, heroes can also be dangerous. Shape language is usually used in more cartoony stories, as they allow you to push and exaggerate characters that can't be done in real life. Many iconic Disney characters can literally be broken down into a couple shapes. While it's also used in stories where the characters may look a little more realistic, it's not to the same degree. But even then, I feel like this is something very important to know for storytelling purposes.
Okay.
Finally, these are all the tips I think are important, but I wasn't really able to fit anywhere else in the video. 1. Always try to push yourself and don't get attached to your first idea. Getting too attached to your first idea can actually stop you from thinking up even better ideas in the long run. Even if you end up liking your first idea best, it's always good to push your creativity, and you may even use your past designs for something else in the future. 2. Draw all your characters side by side in a lineup. Majority of the time, you'll want to create multiple characters for a specific universe. If you're doing this, it's really important that they look like a cohesive unit while also looking like different characters, and that they can actually exist in the world that you imagine. 3. References.
Sorry, another right, but what? Like what? Right about what? I'm not certain I know what you're talking about, Michelle. That they're right about not getting too attached to the original design. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Are key. Look at art or designs that you like and you want to imitate. Look at your favorite shows, comics, games, or movies, and look at what parts of the costuming or art that you want to emulate. I, personally, am chronically on Pinterest, but it really helps with my inspiration. Creating boards helps me visualize what aesthetics I want in my story or clothing I want to incorporate into a character's design. But even if you aren't interested in character design, there's a lot of helpful things on there like pose references, writing advice, writing prompts,
I should revive
stuff
my
like that.
Pinterest.
Also, turning on Spotify whilst scrolling is a great way to forget my problems. Like that. Also, turning on Spotify whilst scrolling is a great way.
What the fuck is this? What the actual fuck? Alright,
Forget my
whatever.
problems. 4. Great character designs can be told apart just by their shadow. This is something a little more advanced and something that I'm still struggling with, but I think it's something that is still extremely important when making unique designs. This is also when shape language can come into use. Making sure your characters have recognizable shadows is a great way to differentiate them. And if you're really struggling with making them look different from each other, just start with a shadow first, and then build your way up to add more details.
Well, all this advice sounds great, and it seems like it's coming from
You really
a
did get
semi-reputable
sick.
source,
Jesus.
but how do you put this stuff into practice?
Uh,
Well, that's where the redesigning part comes in. First, let's see what we have to work with.
So, first off, these designs are just like incredibly boring, especially with like these huge blocks of just plain solid color with like nothing there.
well,
And
don't
I'm
over-design
also
them.
not a big fan of these skin tight spandex-y thing they've got going on. These are meant to be like heroes, and I just don't think that it's providing them the protection that they need. Her specifically, I wanted to make her weapons knives, and for some reason, like my
Literal
4th grade
kitchen
brain
knives.
decided to make them like literal kitchen knives.
Mood? Like, what? Don't over-design? Is that what you mean? Spandex alone is boring. Yeah,
know.
no shit.
With his mask, there's like this weird
Spandex is the cheat code for when you don't know how to draw wrinkles in clothing, which I don't. At least not very well. I'm bad at it.
like flower thing over the eye, which makes it look really out of place considering there's no other flower motif like anywhere else on his outfit. These logos are also just very uninspired. This one just looks like it was left blank. And I also
I want to take a look at this comment down here. It says, I would like to add with using a notable part of the design, what is something that the character is known for? Where on the design do you want the viewers to focus? This can help with your character's silhouette alongside making poses. Check out iconic characters for their poses. My MHA-OC Oyumi has a long braid and a neck ruffle to draw attention to her face. Another, Zazaki, is the wings of her hair and or the shark teeth or her eyes having tiny pupils for the same purpose. It could be an object like an accessory that hints what the character does for a living or likes to do. Color balance is another important thing. Like before, you got to figure out or learn where the colors work and where you want the viewers to be drawn to. No pun intended. I highly recommend watching DigiValentine's Whodhat series for character design, even though it's opinionated. His series helped so much for my learning of designing my future characters. Okay. I had a Beyblade OC? My god. My god, y'all leaving me in the dust out here.
I don't really like this cape. Again, it's just this thing of like just this huge area of solid color with nothing underneath.
Yeah, not great, but that's okay. This is the redesigning portion for a reason. So, let's see what I come up with.
Okay, so this portion of the video is going to be a little different compared to the rest because I don't have like a set script. I just have
AMHAOCs?
notes.
No, just like everybody in the art community. It's like y'all literally did not have any like concerns about financial security, and I was just like, no, like I want to draw comic, but I must finish school so that I make good salary and can afford house and food. I chose stability over self-expression, and I think I made a mistake. That's welcome to the therapy hour. No, I'm gonna be talking to my therapist about this crap in more detail. But basically, yeah, I did the math and science thing of just doing what I was good at because it was easy, and it eventually made me a lot of money and got me into some fun stuff. And I don't know, drawing characters and everything. You also have to keep in mind a lot of people are doing this as a hobby too. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to do it as a hobby. I don't want to do it like for work until I take my like gap year, but I want to have a decent amount of skill and confidence before I take that leap. And that's what this is. That's what this stream is. Me building up that confidence and for you to see, well, for everyone to see, what it takes to get there. I'm going to repeat that over and over and over again, but the whole point of this is to show what it takes to get to this. This here. This right here. This thing. The, the, the tutorial on screen right now. This. To get at least this far, you got to go through me. I just wish I had done it sooner, that's all.
On what to say, so.
Or, no. I wish it was easier to have done it sooner. I wish it didn't scare me so much.
If you're not interested in hearing me ramble about my character design process, I'll put like a timestamp up.
That is
where you can
literally
just
why
skip
I'm here.
to see both of their designs.
A hell of a lot of practice and a lot of fucking around. Yeah, that's the problem. Is it's just like it's hard for me not to think of any amount of effort that goes into something as a waste. But I did just try and draw the starts of like 20 different poses in 20 minutes. So there's that. Also, I don't think I was doing like gesture drawing at all. I was definitely doing something more like trying to flesh out an entire skeletal pose, but I'm trying to get to where I can get the proportions of a character just right in my head.
But yeah. So what I wanted to do is I changed, like the aesthetic I wanted to go with their character design was almost like darkware, techwear, warcore almost. Honestly, I can't tell the difference between the three of those. Someone's gonna get on me for that, but I don't care.
You won't catch me.
And I also wanted to lean more into like protective gear, since both of their powers don't really involve like being, I don't know, like tougher, like physically, I guess. And I also wanted to do like more stuff about like hiding their identity. I really hate where like the designs where the only thing that they have to like slightly cover up their like identity is like just that stupid eye mask. Like in Miraculous Ladybug, like anyone with half a brain would be able to tell.
That.
Like that's Marionette. Like her best friend is like acting like that. Like she wouldn't once stop to think like, Marionette and that Ladybug here are look really familiar. I wonder what that's about. Anyway. So that for this first one here, from what I remember about her original personality, she's actually like a little bit unhinged. So I wanted to use more sharp
character design. But wait, are they voicing them as pet peeves, or are they voicing them as like character design tropes that you find to be pet peeves? Because I can stop this and go into my own attempt at this. We can put this away. Now keep going. All right, we'll keep going.
You can see here, I literally put like triangle, and her breastplate is sharp.
Let them
she
cook.
literally has like a triangle in her hood. And I also wanted to make it just more interesting to look at in general, so
I can also see that this
I
is a
made her
speed
look very
paint, so this is going to take me a
almost.
while.
I quite like
I'll
asymmetrical
start
character
the
designs.
design and get some aspects and
Um,
some reference material built
and
up
I
for the
just think
character
it makes
design,
them
but
look
I probably
more
won't get too
human.
deep into
If
it
you want to make a character like
tonight.
purposely look more scary, I would
Unless I
recommend
just want to
like
extend the
or
stream
like
for no
make them look
reason.
unsettling. A good way to do that is actually making them perfectly
I
symmetrical,
could do that.
because you know humans aren't perfectly symmetrical. I changed out her weapons, thank God, to like actual fighting knives. And you could see there on her glove where I referenced her original design. Oh yeah, I was originally going to give...
My pet peeves are not giving people armor and not giving people any actual identity protection. Oh, yeah. No, for real. Like, honestly and seriously. I think, like, the fucking, oh, what was it? The blue demon from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't know. Like, I legit did not know that was Zuko until they revealed it. It was actually pretty brilliant from a character design standpoint.
For more baggy pants, but
Oh,
in terms
crap,
of like
full screened.
character design,
The blue
it's
spirit,
nice
thank
to have
you.
like a juxtaposition between shapes, because her shirt, she's wearing a lot of layers, and like her shirt and stuff are very baggy, so it just looks better to have like smaller pants.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, I cut
Also
out
spoilers.
this part where I tried to add color.
Spoilers aren't real. It's been like fucking 12 years or some shit.
I think I'm...
How long has it been? Was that 2009? If that was 09, 10, and now we're up to 24. So this year it will become 15 years? Oh.
I'm gonna do color in a separate video because honestly my color theory is very bad, and I don't think I'm in a place where I should be teaching anyone anything. So that's that. Anyway, we're nearing the end here, and I'm just adding some more details here in the end. And here's the final result. For the next one, I wanted to make him look like boxier almost. His personality was, I think he was like more on the gentler side and like quieter. Which, you know, his power was super strength, so I don't know, I just thought I like the gentle giant thing. I don't know. So yeah, he just generally looks boxier, and like strong looking. Like actual like strong people, like not like bodybuilders. I'm not saying bodybuilders aren't strong, but there's more of a focus on cosmetics than like actual strength. And also there's just a ton of like ripped characters in superhero media that like honestly I just don't care to add more.
Don't want it to be white
while
noise.
I was
Gotcha.
designing him, it was actually a lot harder for me to do than the last one. In the speed paint, I actually sped it up a lot because I was fiddling around with it so much. I'm still happy with the final result, but
I like that. That's funny.
it just took me a while to get there. But one of his prototypes was I wanted to make him look like almost more magical, like you know, like those like super high collar like cape things, like almost like Doctor Strange-esque. Like you usually associate those with more magical things, and I thought it'd be like a fun juxtaposition to like be like a magical themed character, but his actual like power is like more of a physical thing. But he ended up looking too much like Phantom of the Opera, so I had to change that.
Neat.
Yeah, just remove the cape in general. I'm like Edna mode right now, but like I just don't like capes. At least not in this design. I don't think it works.
No capes!
I changed his mask up a little bit. I removed that stupid flower motif from the mask.
Again, Phantom of the
Opera. I also
Opera.
made it where
like
it cuts off at his mouth, so his mouth appears. I don't know, I just thought it looked interesting, especially compared to the other character where she's covering almost all of her face, and especially with this big hood, like you can't really see her at all. And in terms of personality, it makes sense because I imagine he's more of like an open person. Yeah. I also went like much more like military-esque military inspired with his design.
Ah, the Amestrians.
You can definitely tell by his like body plate in particular.
Love them
but
Amestrians.
yeah, I don't really know what else
All
to
kidding.
add.
All kidding aside, I actually do really like the Full Metal Alchemist military uniform design. It's actually really, it goes hard, like for real.
Yeah, their belts match too. I just thought it'd be nice to have something
Their
that
belts
matches
match.
between them,
That's
as well as like their coloring. I almost imagine that being like, well, first of all, neck protection, but also like voice changer almost. I also finally
you do
gave him
you.
a logo. The one on his military armor, I'm pretty sure is like a Celtic symbol. I kind of pulled it out of nowhere. If I had more time to work on these designs, I'm sure I could have come up with something, but I was under like a deadline.
Oh.
And I referenced his old logo on his belt as well. And I pulled up
was a
the
deadline for
picture
the
of the last
video.
design to
I
make sure
see.
just make sure that they like looked good together. And here's the result. And here are the two together in a lineup.
Neat. Oh my god.
Much better, right?
Yeah, no, that makes a world of difference.
This is the end. I don't know how to end record.
I want to create
too, but we've also got to get that started. So let me actually build up a bit of a mood board here. Oh no. No, I'm sorry. We're not talking about this right now. There we go. Excuse me. Yeah, thanks. Now that we're back on that. Let me go to Pinterest actually. Pinterest. Pinterest.com. Real quick, let me refresh my camera's timer there. Log in. I'm actually going to use my art account because I can. Birth date. Hey, you guys get to know my birthday. I'm indeed 28 years old, and I'd like to be able to be as good at art for as much of my life as I can. But reality is often disappointing. Why? Why do you want to know my gender? Looks like there's certain aspects of that have been in question most of my life, so it's I do not live in Canada. Algorithm. I know it's like feeding the algorithm, but it's like, why? If I'm here for drawing material, why should that matter? Let's see. United States. United States. There we go. English. What are you interested in? Okay. Art, yes, but not that kind of art. Drawing ideas. Good start. Pinterest doesn't know. Yeah. Animals, for sure. Drawings, yes. iPhone is its own category? Listen real quick. I understand that cell phone addiction is a thing. I'm suffering from it myself. But, Pinterest. Are you okay? Do you need help? Blink once for yes, twice for no. Are you okay? Does Apple... How hard is Apple gripping your balls right now? Because this right here is not okay. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm done. Drawing techniques, yes. Actually, no. I'm gonna save like drawing. I'm gonna use this for inspirational material, so I don't want to use vehicles. Yes, that's gonna be important. It's a website silly. It can't blink at us. No, but the staff can. Luxury house, modernism, tattoo sketch, tattoo pattern. Tattoo pattern, maybe? Comics, absolutely. I need some inspiration. Home renovation, no. I'm more looking for... not house architecture, but just architecture. Martial arts, yes. Good pose material there. Anime drawing, yeah, I'm gonna have that too. Avengers is its own category. Naruto is its own category. Batman? Batman? Really? I get it's Batman, but like, eh? Trippy art. I need some brand new reference. Don't worry, y'all. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for that pink grape. You good? Backyard landscape design, nature photography. Yeah. Gadgets? Maybe. As like character costume pieces? Yeah. Outdoor projects, health, luxury cars, electronics, DIY and home improvement, backyards, drawing ideas. Ideas, yes. Men's hairstyles. Women's hairstyles too. Those are easier to find. Men's fashion. Yeah, I do study a lot of women's clothing for architecture. There we go. Ah, damn it, I thought I sent it earlier. I said, Pinterest, show us a pink grape if you need help, because it's a website. Okay, now I'm with you. Design. Like, just design in general. Meet your home feed. I'll look at it on my phone later. It evolves to your latest tastes. Go search and save to personalize your space. Great. That is so vague. Yeah, it is vague. This is the knot that I always tie my ties in. I love that knot, the Eldridge knot. Drawing legs. Yeah, PewDiePie leg reveal. Turns out he ends up sitting on the floor because he literally doesn't have legs. There's so many ways to do, like, anatomy in general. Maybe we need to make a new Pinterest account for some unhinged mood board content. Absolutely. Let me save this to... I don't know, not to my profile. Get rid of that. I need to... I don't want to visit the site. Oh my god. Okay, how do I make, like, a board? Install the Windows app? Oh dear. That would actually make things harder in Xsplit. Convert to business, add account, privacy rights. Be a beta tester. Be a beta tester for Pinterest? No. Personal. Created, saved. Board. Create a board. Perfect. clothing reference. Great. And based on the words, it catches what I'm looking for. Yes, save that. Shave? Shave? Save. Very much save. If she knows how to accessorize. Yep, that one too. This is important, so is that, for reasons. Yeah. Same here. Sure, why not? Yes. Yes, certainly. Oh. Yes. Again, yes. So much yes. I'm gonna save this one. No. Damn. Yeah, sure, this one too. Absolutely, 100%. Yes. Sweetie, see a chiropractor. Immediately. Hey, yo, apparently I have a Pinterest account. Yeah, I figured you would, honestly. Okay, this makes plain clothes look good. Like, they're plain Jane as hell, but they look good. That helps. That helps very much. That's interesting. Isn't that like what Maka wears in Soul Eater? She wears like the Reaper coat along with plaid skirt. Yes, please. First two things I have are a recipe for Dr. Pepper cake and a pic of a dog riding a chicken. Huh. Yeah, sure, something like this. Then, what else? There's gonna be a hair reference board for sure. I'm gonna say done for now. Create... No, not create. Home. Where did I go? No, I don't want more ideas for that. I want to make another board. I'm sorry that my stream where I was supposed to be drawing has turned into me screwing around with Pinterest. No, I don't want to make a pin. Here we go. All pins. Add a board. Hair references. I could stand to have some more ethnic styles on. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Fella. That's a different one. I like watching the process. Good night, yeah. Yeah, I'll see you later. I'm not stopping the stream just yet. I'm gonna keep on keeping on for now, because I'd like to at least give it a shot. I'd like to give a shot to drawing. Yeah, there we go. This is more the vibe I go for, personally. Female hair basics, male hair basics. Hey, yo, perfect. That is the most gender indeterminate person I've ever seen in my life. And I've looked in a mirror. No, the this. That's what I usually go for. This guy's hair is pretty cool. This is awesome. I like to see hair in motion under a hat. I have never seen someone I have more gender envy for. What, the like 10-year-old Tom Hiddleston over here? Is that who you meant, Michela? I have male hair references. Perfect. Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, fella's got proper hair there. Huh. Here's some references. This is like, okay, if I had a girlfriend, this is hair that I feel like if we wore it at the same time, it'd be fine. Like, it'd be perfect. I just want to be androgynous, yo. Apparently I am. People have been mistaking me lately. There's a good way to put ears into hair, but not really. That's a bit much. That's adorable. Why is the... Yo! Sweet. Again. Huh. Yeah, androgynous, like so. How does it make you feel? You said it was therapy hour, just continuing the bit. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not pleased. Ugh. I guess I can air it here. I just have it a little, just, you know, the weird, weird peekings in of like, why is it that I got poked at for being like, oh, just let out your girly side when I was younger. All it did was piss me off. But it's like, I've never really felt like a guy either. Like, I liked cartoons and drawing anime stuff, and I like these kind of aesthetic things, but like, just as they are, not as a facet of myself. That, and I thought if I wasn't guy enough, I wasn't ever gonna get laid. Gender means as much or as little as one makes of it. Yeah, for me, it's more utility. It's easier. I mean, the very concept is a human fabrication, just like language and numbers. So, do with that what you will. It's a useful fabrication, just like language and numbers are. But it's only useful to an incomplete majority of us. This should go in pose references. Okay, so under clothing reference, did I get enough hoodie material? Clothing reference. Did I get hoodies in here somewhere? I did not. Let me search. I want to search my pins. Home. Search. Hoodie. Here. What the? No, don't save to my profile. Clothing reference. Save. Alright. There we go. But no, when it comes to people I like being with girls, and I like being Der Mann für der Frau. It's nice. But having the personal security to do so is difficult when people literally can't tell who you, like, what you are at a glance. So it's like that song, Snowcats by AFI. Am I coy enough? Not boy enough? Here, I got an idea. Let me see if it recognizes... Nope. Zip hoodie girl. I want to see. I come from a completely different perspective on that myself, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, I can imagine. Because I know you well enough to be able to imagine. Save this to clothing reference. Okay. Now let's try something else. Standing poses. I don't want reference drawings. And then what is it? There's those people from India that have like that literally do not have a gender. Like they completely express themselves as like 100% agender, and they have like a word for it that doesn't translate into English. Gender as a concept just doesn't compute for me personally. I think it's been badgered over my head so much that I never had to internally question my own gender expression ever. There was always other people that had a problem with it. Clothing reference, crate board, pose reference. There we go. What the hell? I made a new pose and I made a new board and everything. The first time I wore a chest binder, I cried because it felt right. Yeah, and I had lost weight deliberately because I had boobs when I was 8 and it felt wrong. I was like, this is not okay. I'm not supposed to have these. I was like, yeah, I know what body I want to wear. Or if it was like Altered Carbon, I know what sleeve I want to wear. And, der Frau ist nicht es. But apparently people who aren't me are able to tell that that's incorrect. Pose reference, here we are. If I had my choice, I would literally be a Ken doll. You know, honestly, you do you. This needs to be saved under pose reference because I actually do have a character that is this build. Like not as chiseled, but definitely that build. I have a character who's, except I think I'd keep my vision. Would you really? Huh. I don't know, maybe not Ken doll, just Cheston. I had a a scene planned for my comic where one of my characters has a nightmare about... Oh! Oh, I could see that, yeah. No, but like this character literally has a nightmare where he's like trying to get into he forgot his books inside the school building and all the doors just shut immediately, and then there's a sign on the inside the glass that says "Teachant," and then he goes to like a mall, like a... They're in here, Don. Okay. No, he literally goes up to like a department store and it says "Opened," and then let's see, car's windshield has a sign that instead of says "For sale" it says "Runnant," and then the sun starts coming up from behind the clouds and it's just a black circle that says "Shinant," and that's when he wakes up. He wakes up screaming, somebody pops their head in and goes, "Are you okay?" And he just goes, "Yesn't." Oh, Christ. I'll get around to drawing that. It'll be fun. Ugh. But now, to get to the title of the stream. Oh, God, my nose. My nose itches like hell. Okay. Oh, camera battery be dying again. Carfumfalupper. Let's fix this. That is a hot battery. Is it charged already? Wow. So, confirmed, the charger does charge the batteries faster than the camera drains them. So I really didn't need to buy 2 more batteries, I could have gotten away with 1. Time of year for allergies. Gendered, as my fiance calls it, breathing. That's marvelous, Michelle. Thank you very much. Let me get myself back in focus here. There we are. Alright, I at least want to get 1 pose for... Oh yeah, I meant to do cars. Let me pull up an image of the car. So, I was mentioning earlier the little story. All of my cars from high school on, I always gave a girl's name. Okay, no. Sorry. Can't do that right now. I always gave my cars girls' names, so one thing that I did was I had a mental image of what they would be like as a human, based on how they drove and how they acted. Driving. I did for a while! While I was fixing my damn car! Rebuilding that engine, my god. Images.google.com. Oh, I'm not a robot. Oh, no. We're at this point where I have to pass a CAPTCHA to look at Google Images. I actually love imagining what a car would look like as a person. Maybe I should start doing that for RCR. For regular car reviews, I should probably submit some art to Brian. Be like, hey, traffic lights. Click, click, click. No! Oh, okay, good. It picked up where I left off. That looks like it. Buses. Baste des. Buses. Verify. Motorcycle. That is also a motorcycle, at least by the state of Missouri's definition. Fire hydrants. There's only one. Sort of. Buses. Do I keep failing these or what?
Is it Steam's capture?
No, it's Google Images. That's not part of the motorcycle, is it? No, it's a... You good? Capture to look at Google. I know, right? Wait, that's not a bus. Stairs. Pose mortal enemy. I think that's right. Jesus fucking Christ, how many? I forgot to make the stream adults only. I'm convinced Harambe threw off the timeline. I think it was just coincidence. Okay, really quick. Are they trying to build an image database for Roombas? Is that why they're asking us to look at stairs? That's not a motorcycle. That's the rider of the motorcycle. Traffic lights. Ha! Danke. Hmm. Did you? Oh my god, how many of these are there? The Roombas need help with the stairs. Yes, they do. Are you just failing them continuously? Because I don't know how. If I was failing, or if failure was possible, they'd be telling me. Maybe it does include the rider. Please try again. No, it doesn't. Maybe it's some really weird survey. No, what it is it's building a database of what the identity of the objects in these pictures are for image recognition. And the fact that there's Chinese characters on this fire hydrant makes me think that we're actually feeding into the AI for their, Why did you blur... Whatever, I don't really care. Finally! 1997 Honda Accord. Except the one I had a spoiler. This one, kind of. Maybe the one with the spoiler, but give it from the front. What's this? Oh. I feel like you've gone through some cursed SCP shit. Why's that? This is close. I didn't have the tailpipes. In fact, the exhaust on mine actually fell off. That's a really good drawing. That's like solid. Huh. I forgot they made the Accord wagon. This is about as good an image as I can get. So it's got the hood ridges for the engine. It's pretty bog standard. Got the little itty bitty wing in the back. It's got some cool ideas. Alright. Now Pinterest. Unrelated to anything, somehow my fiance ended up having his Wendy's app set up to UK and they have a bean curry burger. I fucking love curry, why can't we have cool shit? Because Cajun cooking rules all? I don't know. Ow. Curry is delicious though, like on the real. Standing poses, great. Okay, now Pinterest is actually getting a handle on what I'm here for. Yeah, it's a chiropractor visit. That's cool. Huh. These have names? That's cool. What is this? Make your bed, exercise for half an hour, meditate, listen to a good podcast, listen to music, go on a walk, make a to-do list of your priorities, tidy. Write down what you're thankful for at the end of the day. I'm okay. Don't look back, you're not going that way. That's true. Make time to stretch. Oh, if you're drawing, absolutely. I seem to have accidentally eaten an eyelash. Clothing reference. Pose reference, absolutely. Pose reference, 100%. Poses. Right. I'm getting a little distracted now. And Pinterest has really cool stuff. Not pose reference. Clothing reference. It's starting to make guesses as to where I want things. Hair. So I go first. Wow. Clothing reference. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave this here. Whilst I go grab a glass of water. I'm back. Finally. Let me Control Z this. Uh-oh, that doesn't work. Oh boy, let's try this properly. There we go. Okay, but why do they have a pic of me? Nice. Oh, that's going in clothing reference without a doubt. Same here. Full body mobility. I ought to save that for later. Clothing reference without a doubt. God damn. There's so much useful stuff here. Alright, that's just hot. Ooh. I need this. I need this for something specific. This... Oh, perfect. I was about to say, did he make this scooter out of dirt? Who it is? No, 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 no. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, yep. 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 Clothing reference without a doubt. There's so many cool design ideas in here. Oh, hell yeah. Clothing reference. There we go. Hmm. Ed, you okay? Oh, clothing reference without a doubt. Oh. Hair. Perfect. Hmm. I don't know where I'd put that personally. Fucking Christ. Yeah, and I got into the real world and I see nothing like this anywhere. It's because I work a job, I guess. Huh. Heel hook. Cool, yada yada. Ah, here we go. Hair references, clothing. Oh, hair. Hair. Hair I hadn't noticed before. Another hair reference. And another. I'm gonna save this under hair. Me, weird. Bitch, I'm limited edition. I love the idea. I can't. I can't do. I can't fucking deal. I can't do it. Nicki Minaj, more like Slicky Minaj. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's funny. Ah, here we go. Here's the hair reference I need. Quarter nothing, you should bounce a whole tank off of the... Quarter nothing. Oh, ha! Okay, I get it. I get it. Oh, God. Alright, so let's comb through what I need when I need it. Let me go to boards. Where's my boards? First of all, let me take this link, copy this picture, paste it on a layer. Oh wait, yeah, I'm not showing the drawing. There we go. Alright, photo will be on the bottom layer. Oh shit. I did select, is this? No, that's the straight line tool, okay. Ah! Well, that's very real. I just don't know what fucking layer it's on. There it was. Layer 2. Delete. Ugh. Alright, let me go for a selection tool. U. Transform. Wee. Let's take up like that much of the picture here. Add end to something that is it's my favorite joke. Yeah, it's one of my favorites too. Probably reduce it like so. There we go. Okay. But the photo goes on the bottom because I'd like to be able to draw over it. Pop in when I get home. Cool. Alright, so let's try... I'm gonna find a pose that suits what I'm looking for here. I think this pose just about does it. Alright, so just like drawing practice, we have... Let me go back to pen tools. Nope, pen. Whoops. Sketch. New layer. Line art. Flats. And shading. Shading and flats go under the line art. Sketch comes first. Alright. I'm gonna sketch opacity down to like 70. Sketch in red. So we have a head. Whoops. Oh, I haven't deselected yet. Alright, so we have a head. Oops. With N face. Oh, N face. Off to the side. Off to the side without. Okay. I'm glad these things are pressure sensitive. But there's a slight problem with that. The tip actually juts in. And the trouble with that is that when it makes contact, it's in a position, right? And so when I push sideways with the pen at any angle, the tip retracts and moves sideways, fucking up the curve I'm trying to make. It's just a slight annoyance that I have with this. Okay. Anyway. No. Face is something like down like this. The eyes come across. Correction, her face comes down like this. Eyes come across a little less severe than that. But in the middle of the head. So we got a jawbone here. Followed by I'm doing something wrong. Head a little larger. Nope. Shit. It's a sketch. Wow. There's something, I guess. Alright, so there's the head. Here's the neck. With her clavicle plane. Oops. Here. Chest bisector is here. Well, no. I mean, yes, but just barely. There's like nothing to her. draw the rib cage like so. So that the ribs actually come around and back behind the... How does that work? I don't know. What I do know is that the other side of her rib cage would do something like... Actually, it would do something like this, wouldn't it? Except it wouldn't be that pronounced. So her ribs pretty much end here. Come up like so. I'm trying to remember what ribs look like. Nope. Nope. She's standing like straight at an angle. Her hips are slightly turned, which means that the box of them is like this. Oops. Okay. The cross of her hips goes through here, which means that the box, well, they're higher up than that. Ribs. Again, like nothing to her, poor thing. Then rectangle for the waist. And the hips should be around here. Damn it! Gotta love that nonsense. So it seems the box of her hips is something like that. Like so. And then down. Huh. No, that's not quite right. Love having an undo button. Into the paper and directly sideways. So the box ends up like this. Her hips are turned sideways, but they're also like level with the camera. God, I'm so confused. Oh. No? Hip joint here. Joint. About yay. And the other hip here. Oh boy. Cut the other leg out. Alright, make sure that our bones are basically cylinders, more or less. neck, we get straight into the shoulder here, so her back would be more like... Shit! Here. And got the other shoulder behind the chest formation here. Except that I literally have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Got a hand in a pocket down here. Lower than that, probably. Arm is nice and straight. Just like good old Mark taught us. Other hand in the other pocket, slightly higher up. At least she gets pockets. Elbow. Arm. Arm. Nope. Arm. Arm. Definitely need some water. Ugh. I see what I've done wrong, I just don't know how to fix it. Maybe I should just keep going. Oh. Her actual pelvic bone is way higher up than what I've drawn. I think the other pelvic arch would actually be here. This pelvic arch would be here and work its way back. In fact, it's actually probably more pronounced than that. Shoulders are also a little wide. Let's see if we can fix that. I can say that my tools are getting closer to knee-jerk here. Yeah, her hips are that high in the hands. Okay, that's not that bad. Photoshop's tutorial, probably. For research. And no, legit, because I suck at this. I guess that's better than nothing, but like, God. There's a comment on there? It doesn't look like AI, to be honest, but it probably is. It doesn't look like AI, but it probably is. I said bot, it probably is.
Grade A under A almost.
I'm so glad you still know who that is. But yes, that's about how they spelled it. Save. Clothing reference, please. Okay. I definitely made her head too big, so let's use my selection tool like a cheater. That's better. Shorten up her whole torso here. Well, cancel that. I need a free transform. What's this? Deselect, invert. T? No, it's text. Operation? I have a free transform button, don't I? I do. Hit OK, I guess. Deselect. Pencil, pen, great. Ugh. Oh, I gotta rework that neck. Jeez. Like so. Down into the clavicle. Alright, let me select a new color for some finer details, like green. Starting to get into some facial features like the eyes, the nose. Nope. Too low. Wow, our nose ends like right here. Eh. Jesus. No. No. Oh, God. Closer. Getting to it. Oh, it is getting late. Okay. No, I actually probably need to wrap up to be responsible. Yeah, sorry. I need to pack it up. And I've really got to practice a lot more basic shit before I'm ready for this. Before you figure out how to walk. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oof. Yeah, I need to. I need to cut this and just. God. That hurts. But to be fair, I've never practiced human eyes. Got somebody popping in here pretty soon. Yeah, I bit off more than I could chew with this. I'm just not ready. I'll get there. I'll get there. Yeah. I'll see what changes from now until I practice again. But see y'all Friday. Yeah, hey, yeah, Mask, good to see ya. This is where I got. I got about this much figured out before I just got really frustrated. To be fair, I spent a lot of time getting distracted on Pinterest trying to look for reference material. What is that emoji? No, anyway. Yeah, no. I'm used to drawing, like, gestures, poses, little skeletons, and I spent nigh on 2 hours trying to get a skeletal sketch together one stream, so it's no surprise that I couldn't do all the creative wumbo mumbo of actually trying to draw a character with a design in an outfit in a pose. I'm gonna quit sulking. I just think I bit off more than I could chew. So, good news though, I will be streaming early on Friday. I'll be here at like 5 or 6 Central Time. If you wanna come on, see me actually get some practice in. Just gotta keep practicing. Yeah, no shit. I do want to keep going. I do want to keep doing this. But I think I need a break for now. I'm gonna practice off camera with my other tablet tomorrow, my Remarkable tablet. Hopefully, and probably do some actual paper and do some comparison, see if something is going wrong there. We'll see what's what. Meantime, catch y'all later. Be seeing you on Friday.